Hello YouTube, how you guys doing? Now in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to remove your IDU mode. In my last video, in my previous video, I actually talked about the consequences of IDU mode, and this is my first video for the year in 2026. So I had a lot of complaint, and people were like telling me, oh, was I able to resolve the issue on IDU mode. I wouldn't lie to you, IDU really gave me stress, but I came to the conclusion of it, and I did have solution now. So I don't want to talk much. To most of you that don't want to listen to the talk, you could just skip straight direct to the other, skip straight direct to the next videos. Now in this video, pay close attention to what I will be telling you. Now there are a lot of complications in these videos. You understand? If you can see, take a look at my video now. Now you can see, very good, start mode. Can you see that? That's an IDU mode. You can't do nothing with it. There is nothing. If I restart the computer right now, then I would want to do that so you could see. Now first thing first, let me restart the PlayStation 5. Then you should see the behavior of the PlayStation 5. Then you can tell fully that's an IDU. You remember, when you put on an IDU mode, what actually happens is it doesn't come up to the screen. When it comes up, it just go blank. We all know that IDU is not meant for final users. It's kind of like advertisement. Sorry for that. It's kind of like advertisement. You know what I mean? Like kind of demo. People that place a advert in the shop when the PlayStation 5 comes out, when an iPhone comes out, they just place it in the shop and they want to make an advert, things like that. So it's not meant for final consumers. So if you are stuck on IDU mode, now first of all, I'm going to be putting off this PlayStation 5. You see what happened next. Okay, so we head straight. But before I proceed, I want to show you things, the software, the firmware, the update and everything. And if you are qualified to also bypass, you can see it's still displaying start mode, meaning there is nothing I can do with the game because it's on start mode, which is IDU mode. I'm locked out of my system. So these are the things that you ought to do now. Now check it out. The first thing first, you go to your system, console information. Can you see the console information? Now I'm on 9.00, meaning you can only remove IDU mode from 4.03 to 11. If you're on a firmware 11, and maybe you know what I mean. So if you are mistakenly on IDU mode and you are locked out, this is the only solution. If you are on firmware 4.03 to 11 points, then we are able to do the video together. But if you are on from 12, you have to wait for future videos. Though there is jailbreak, but it's complicated because we cannot get access into the outer world. You know what that means? We cannot get access to the kernel yet for you to remove the IDU mode. So without further ado, always be very careful. Let's head straight direct to the network. So let me show you something. Network settings. Now remember, your settings should always be off. You can see still displaying start mode. All right, what we do next right now, let me try to shut the system down for you to see. Okay, that's just kind of like okay, let me shut it. Let me reset the system. Turn off the PlayStation 5. Alright, you can see that. So I just turned on the PlayStation 5, and when the PlayStation 5 turns on, now I'm going to try something. This is what we're going to try. We're going to try to connect it to the internet, and you see what it's going to show to us. You understand? This is IDU mode. We're working on IDU mode. I'm not trying to jailbreak any system. I'm not trying to do nothing. We're trying to remove the IDU mode because we are locked outside of our system. So now we have to find a way to go back into our system. While it's trying to load, then I put a PlayStation 5 down. Alright? You heard the beep. Alright. Now, as the PlayStation 5 is turning on, I'm going to head straight direct to put it internet, and let's see what happens. Don't forget this part. You can see now it's already on. Now you will see some part display, like some controller, like the controller is trying to display. You see PlayStation 5 and things like that. So it's never gonna go inside. So if you are stuck like this in your own IDU, then this is the first thing that you have to do. Now you hold your L1 button, your L2 button, you see, then use the commands. I will leave the commands in the description below. Now this is what you do. 0x box this front. You see, you hold the commands 0x box. Okay. That's correct. Yeah, well, okay. Could you imagine? The PlayStation is not even on. Alright, now I put the controller on. As you can see, now you hold your L2, L1, 0x box up forward, and that is it. So with that, it's gonna reboot and head straight direct into the system. Now look at the first thing it shows: staff mode. Staff mode is so annoying, because you can't do nothing. So now this is it. Next thing you got to do. All right, now we head straight direct to the internet. To the network. Now we try to connect it to the network. Set up the internet. So when you don't connect it into the internet, you click OK, and now it's connected to the internet. Now let's see the behavior it's gonna give to us. Now updates to download. Okay, now it's connected. It says start mode. It has a YouTube. You can see all the apps I'm trying to use now. All right, let's see. Now it's connected. There is absolutely nothing I can do. Nothing. Now, let us head to our computers. We'll head to our computer. We'll put off the internet again. That internet, we got to put it off. And furthermore, if we don't want to turn off the internet, these are the things we can do. We can just click on the network, and you could go to your settings, set up connections. Then you click on your 3 buttons. Then you go advanced. Then when you get to advanced, you take the address DNS to manual, and when you do that, then you put your primary address to 127.0.0.2, and you could just block that and you accept OK. By doing that, to avoid update, you understand. Now with the IP, you could just easily go back, so there will not be any update when you try to, either restore or you try to do whatever you want to do. So you're not gonna have any issues with that. All right, then we still head back again to see if console information. Now again, we are still intact. 9.00, nothing has happened yet. That has not been updated, has not been downgraded, nothing. So let's head straight direct to the computers and let us gather the informations and come back here to get IDU mode out of our system. All right, now that we're here in on our system, the next thing we got to do is to take our USB and pop it into the computer. You'll hear the beep sound. Perfect. Now you can see inside of the USB I already have this file, but before you do that, and remember, for the fact that you're already on IDU mode, you don't have to either back up or do whatever, because IDU mode actually means you've already lost your file. But then if you want to still keep your files, all you got to do is to back it up, which I will still be showing you furthermore. Now let us proceed to the USB we just popped inside. Perfect. Now this is what you got to do. This USB, you got to format it first. You format, you either use SFAT or FAT32, but I want you to use SFAT. So when you click on the SFAT, you click on format, but I won't be doing that because I already formatted this, the USB. So when you done formatting the USB, then you will proceed back to, now these are the files you'll be needing. I will leave that in the description below as well. You'll be needing this file. This is my own backup, the one you use to remove the file. Then you also will be needing the arrow, what was that, 7Z file. Then you also need a Y2JB to do that. So I'll leave everything in the description below, so to be easy for you to, Now when you do that, then you just copy this file. You open up the folder, you head straight direct to your PC, then you open your, this is my own USB, then this is a USB. All you gotta do, you take this file that you already unroute, then you head it straight direct to your system. If you tell me to replace it, I'll just okay, skip this for now. You understand? That is it. So you just place it in the folder, then you put that off, then you remove your USB, eject, and that is it. Then when you're done with that, we'll meet up again on the PlayStation 5. Alright, we're back again on the PlayStation 5. Now we got to remove the USB with the USB with me. So we got to place it on the PlayStation 5. So when we do that, then we got to head straight direct. Now remember, we are restoring now. We have to restore the computer, because if we don't restore it, we cannot get the jailbreak done. We're not using K stuff. We're not using Lua games. We're not using none of that. We're using the YouTube, and that is why the YouTube is already embedded into this backup file created by gezine. Alright, all you got to do now is just straight direct to, we'll go back, settings, then we'll go to the system. From the system console, we check again to be sure. 9, okay, then that's still displaying start mode. Okay, it's fine. Now we go under backup and restore. Under the backup and restore, this is where we do it. Now, if you want to keep your file inside of the DFU mode, it is very important to do that. All you got to do is just click on backup PS5. You see, save data to this user can be restored to PS5 other than this. So the PS5 data you'll be storing is only meant for your system. You know what that means. So it can only be restored back to your system. None other system would be able to accept that. But I wouldn't be doing that because I already had a file inside of the USB flash. So I'll say no. You could back that up, and when you're done backing up, then you head straight direct to restore. Now we are restoring now to the USB, to the files I gave to you. So all we got to do now is restore, and that is it. So when you click on restore, it's going to give a warning sign just like this. Then you will click on it. So wait for it. Yes. So wait for it a little bit to finish restoring, and when that is done, then we could easily go into the system and try to see if we'll be able to put it on, which I believe. So wait a little more for it. Alright, that is it. Now it's coming up. It's restoring as completed. So your PS5 will automatically restart. Perfect. Now you can see it's gone back to the factory settings. Okay. So wait for it a little bit. Alright, now the system is back, so it's already restored. Remember, now you see it's still on start mode. Now when I click OK, it's on start mode. When I click OK, you see it goes blank again. I'm already restored now, but it's still blank, meaning I can't do nothing. This is very dangerous. So what I gotta do now is to repeat the same step again. I'll hold my L2, L1, 0x box up forward. You can see again. Now I'm repeating the same over when you're on IDU mode. Now it's going to come up. You can see it's still displaying start mode, but we're already restored. So what do we do next? Now we got to head straight direct to our settings. And when we go to our settings, you can see there is, first of all, I got to make it a little bold for you, we could see it very clear. All right, let's make it a little bold for us. You understand? Perfect. Okay, so now without further ado, can you see this? Now we already restored the backup. So what we do now, we straight direct. Look at how I do this. Now this is the settings. Now you go up to the games, you see where the media is, you go to the media, you click on the media. Now what do we see here? The YouTube. Now when you restore it, it gives you YouTube. Now when you get the YouTube, all you gotta do is no internet connected, don't connect your internet at this time. Then you add straight direct to your YouTube, you click on it, and when you click it, you can see, can you see that? And that is it. So the job is being done. Can you see what happened there? And that is it. So now you have to check this out. This is amazing part. Now straight direct, you head straight to your settings, you scroll down. What do you see? Debug. 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 So, and that is it. Now when you click on debug, you run straight direct, you run fast to your system, and when you get here, that is IDU mode. It's triggered on. Then you got to trigger it off. If you follow me to this stance of this video, congratulations to you, because you just put off IDU mode. That has been there for like almost 3 years. So we're gonna wait for it to boot up for you to see what happened next. I'm not skipping none of this video. I want you to see from the beginning to the end before I proceed with other videos. But remember, don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to follow me up, because I have a lot of videos. I have a lot of repairs to bring to you people. You understand? So this is it. Now DFU mode has just been triggered off. So you can see it's showing the PlayStation part, which hasn't shown before. Then you click this. You see everything is back. Now user 1, user 2, I could use any user. I want to use user 1. And it's off. So you can easily see this now. You see, no more IDU. It's gone. Thanks to gezine. So and that is it. So IDU is gone. So if you follow me to this stance, like I said previously, there are many things coming, and when you're done with your IDU remover, there are also other things you have to do. You understand? Many other stuff. There are many jailbreaks that are coming in, and there are many other videos that I'll be releasing very, very soon, because I'm fully back. Without further ado, thanks for watching the video. I see you in my next video. Thumbs up, man.